Okay guys, well, we're giving this a shot. So I got in here, I turned the Manicore on, and I don't have no sound. I don't have, if I would have brought the headphones and they were in the truck, I might have been able to get the headphones to hook up. I'm not for sure what's going on, but I've had this problem before, but it wasn't as bad. So what I've done is I turned the volume up as loud as it'll go, and I'm trying to detect that way. I mean, what I was going to do today is I came in here and I was just going over the same stuff we've already done. I'm just going to grid it real slow, and I got a signal. But like I said, it's going to be a rough one, but hopefully we can get through it. So I got a signal here, but you can just barely hear it. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I think the machine's working. I just don't have no sound. That's what I think's going on. And the signal here wasn't that good, so maybe when I busted it open, maybe it's just a junk signal. We're gonna find out. Look, it's a it's a bullet, so it's like a muzzle loader set. But the thing is, this is leaded. I think it should be hidden harder, but I think what causes this is when I wash it off, because when I get home I take a hose and spray it off. And I had the problem one other time, and I was in here and it was doing, it wasn't completely out, it was just doing some weird stuff, like the sound wasn't as strong. So it's really kind of hard to metal detect without any of it. I thought I was gonna be in here with no sound at all, but there's a little chirp, and that's all I'm hearing. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through the day. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay guys, I think I'm onto a really good signal. I hope. That's it. Oh, come on. Feels like, damn. That ain't saying it was like a couple inches. I mean, there's some glass, old glass. There it is. I think it's a large sign. Man, that's great. Because this day's starting off like shit, because it's hard to metal detect without any sound. Yep, we got us a large sign. And you see how I found it, man. It's a miracle. But like I said, when you go long trips, man, you just have to work through it. It's better, because I got other detectors. I should keep an extra detector in the truck. I mean, it's in nice condition too. I mean, I'll definitely be able to get a date off of it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Killer fine. So I'll get back to you as soon as we get on something else. Okay guys, I'm on to another one. But I mean, you can tell I'm like in this real heavy brush. Hear it? I mean, you can barely hear it, but I mean, it's coming out at 62. Let's see if this is another coin, because it's been real slow in here. Then I'm having all these problems today, and you know, like God's gifted me these coins. Look at that, man. Huh. I thought it was right on. Huh. Look at there. Huh. That's weird. Huh. I think it might be a 2 cent. Huh. See how it's shiny here? It might just be a button. Honestly, don't know. Huh. What's that brush? Plus, it looks like, man, I bet this is something really old, because it looks like it's got a hole in it. Like, see how it's got a hole right here? It's got some kind of number, some kind of tag, guys. But like I said, there used to be a big hotel back here, and I bet you that's like the room number. And this is part of the tag for the key. I bet you that's what it is. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get. So guys, I dug a wheat penny over there, and I came over here. I got like a 78, and here we got silver. Just weird. I thought it was gonna be another wheat penny. Well, you can see the one dime. Just seed it. Ain't that unreal? Well, it's a nice looking one too. It's 1887. Ain't that killer? That just blows my mind that it came in that low. I thought I was just digging a wheat penny. But like I said, with this detector, I haven't did anything with it because I'm having all these problems with the noise. So I have no sound, and I'm still having a pretty good day. So I'll get back to you as soon as we get on something else. Okay guys, I think I'm on to get something, but listen to it. I mean, I know the sound's messed up, but you can hear like a chirp in there. Hear it? You can see it. Now let's get in here. Coming in at 56. I mean, I'd be happy if it's an Indian, but man, I love it to be an old silver. Old silver. I think it's silver. I think. Nah. It's probably an Indian there. Could be a flying eagle scent too. Nah, I know it ain't a flying eagle scent because it's not that thick. That's definitely an Indian. I learned something too that's new that, yeah, I should have known because I found the coins before, but if you ever find a flying eagle scent and you can only see the back side of it. If it doesn't have a shield on it, it's a flying eagle scent. If it's got a shield, it's an Indian head. So try to remember that. It's just weird that we're having a decent, I mean, I haven't found a boatload of stuff, but I mean, I found 3 really good coins and our detector ain't even working right. I think it's an old one. It might be a 65, but I'm not sure. Can you guys see it? I'll put the date in the video, so I'll get back to you as soon as we get on something else. Okay guys, we're on a call today. I mean, we got off to a bad start, but I got the manicore over here, and I think what it is when I get home from hunting, I always spray it down with soap and wash it off, and I think that water gets into the speaker because the speaker's in the back side of it, and it just takes a while. So now, if you listen to it, it's working. You know what I mean? I mean, it didn't start working until at the end, but I had that problem one other time, and I thought it was me because it was like in the winter time, and I thought it was just my head, like I was congested or something, but it was the metal detector. So basically what I ended up doing, the metal detector, is I turned the volume up as loud as it could go, and it was just making a little chirp, and that's how I metal detect. And I made it through the day. I mean, we didn't kill it, but man, we got some good stuff. Check out what we found. So basically we got a 1831 large scent, and this is just dried out. I didn't, other than what I did in the video with my finger, I mean, it's in good condition. That's just dried out in my bag. I think it's a nice looking coin. I mean, I'll still put it in that tumbler that I do with the shells and the walnut chips and clean it up better in the end. And this is a 1865 Indian head. But it seems like these are just pretty common. I've found a few of the 65s. And this is the beauty here. So this is a 1887 seated dime. I'm just glad to find this because the area where I was at, I was finding clad, or not clad, I was finding weedy. So I dug like a weedy. Then I got this signal, and I just thought it was going to be another wheat penny. And here it turned out to be a silver. That's cool though. I mean, it's a killer day when you find a seated dime, you know, especially an 1800s coin. But, you know, we got 3 1800s. And this here, I mean, I did find, those are the 2 weedies I dug. And that's for the whole day, you know, so it wasn't like I was in here slaying it. You know, I mean, I didn't dig a lot of junk either. And we found this tag. I'm pretty sure this is off like a hotel room key. I'm almost sure of it. I mean, I could be wrong. If someone's seen something, I'm almost sure of it. That's what it is. And this was probably room 259. Because at one time, there used to be a giant hotel in here. So, I mean, like a giant hotel. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's why I found that the other key that I found last weekend. It was a little short skeleton key. Well, actually what that's for is like for luggage or something, like a bag or a box, like a trunk maybe that they put their clothes and stuff in. And so this is pretty cool, but man, it freaked me out at first because I didn't know what it was. I'm like, man, is it a 2-cent piece? But that's what that is. I'm almost sure of it. It's not, you know, we're not like somewhere where it could be a different type of tag. It's not like a coal miner's tag or any of that crap. I'm pretty sure it's just a tag that was on a room key. And it wasn't in the same area that I found that skeleton key. But like I said, I'm pretty sure this place has been detected. That's why, you know, because this place was here for a long time, like 100 years. Then it got lost in time. And someone could have came in here in the 80s and pounded this thing. It could have been a group. It could have been a bunch of people. And they came in here and metal detected. Well, back then, the equipment wasn't as good as this manicore over here, or a lot of the equipment. I mean, there's other metal detectors that are really good out there. And the people that came in here, that's why, you know, to date, that's 51 silver. So I found 51 silver coins in here so far. But I found a lot of large cents. I found a lot of flying eagle cents, shield nickels. I found the stuff that was like, they're harder to find, harder signals. And usually the large cent, that one wasn't that deep, but I've dug them like way down in the ground, like almost a foot in the ground. And I'm pretty sure that's the case. I mean, because there's no way anything got moved around back here like dirt. I mean that's a long time to be lost. I mean, they could have done, because there's like fencing back here for some reason. There's like fencing. It might have been, the property might have been broke down into lots at one time, and people might have lived back here in homes in the 1900s for all I know. But the fences are kind of weird, and some of them are just like knocked down and buried in the dirt. So that's the only thing it's got me. But I'm pretty sure it's been detected. That's why I haven't found, because if I would have been the first person in here, man, it would have been, I mean, it's been a good place, but it'd have been like 1,000 times better. I'd been pulling so much stuff out of here, it'd have been unbelievable. But now it's just like I'm walking along. I don't find any of the stuff in a certain area. I just walk along and I get a good signal and I dig down. And so a lot of times it's bullets, but I think I've cleaned all the bullets out of here, because I've dug thousands and thousands of bullets out of here. And so I think, you know, basically it's like random. It's like hunting. You're hunting. I'm not just going in. I have a game plan usually. Today I didn't have any plan. Then my detector wasn't working right. And I just come in here and I just figured I'd go to the places where I found a lot of stuff and start gridding, but it didn't really work out for me. So, you know, so I found that seeded, like all the way on the other side, like way on the other side, just in a spot by itself. You know, I dug those, that wheat penny, but it was like nothing. Then all of a sudden I got that, and I actually turned the camera on for that, but then it was just a wheat penny. Then right after that, like a couple feet away, I got that seeded dime. Then I gridded that whole section, like gridded the shit out of it, and nothing. So it's just unbelievable. But like I said, we'll probably be back. I'm working on a permission. I'm trying to get this permission, and it'll probably be like a series of videos. So if I get the permission, we'll be going there. Other than that, we'll just be coming back here, and hopefully winter gets here. I can't wait till winter, man. These spiders are killing me. And these little burrs, you get all these burrs on you, but the weeds that the burrs are on, usually in the late winter, it's gone. Then you don't even have to worry about the burrs, but the spiders are what gets me. And now I think they're not making new nests, but I've knocked down a lot of them just with my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.